All right, Sagittarius, I can't say more about how much we love you and think you're fantastic, but there is a little bit of self-doubt that you're going through. You're going to get through it, and you're going to be this coming up to be this like master of forgiveness with a particular situation. So it's all very interesting. Stay tuned, coming right up. Hey Sag, it looks like it's time to do a love and relationships reading. And I really enjoyed your general reading. Let's see what your cards want to say for your relationships and how you want to bring love forth in them. Okay. Excellent. Let's do the lowercase. Do a double layer reading. I always like to do that. And all right. So I will just need about 10 seconds to just reorganize them so they fit in the frame well. I'll take a quick look and then we'll talk about it. Sounds good. Okay, Sag, this is a really interesting reading. The one thing that, and little Tinkerbell, little mama came to say hello. We've got Champion that's all crashed out now, and we've got, you can't see it, I really need to get the kitty cam going so that you can see what I'm looking at. I've got the two brothers cuddling, and then Theodore over here. So I'm just surrounded with 5 little angels, and I adore them so much. It's just such a pleasure. Okay, so back to your reading. So what we've got, which is fascinating with a lot of what I'm seeing here, is there's a bit of a level watch I'm confused on, so maybe you can help me understand this. When we talked about the general reading, with the level of how people are seeing you and how well you're shining and they're attracted to you, the cards are saying that there's a bit of self-esteem challenges a little bit with you, and I don't know why, because we think you're amazing. I don't know what you're second guessing or but it is, the cards are talking about that. The cards are talking about it's a time period where you are having reflections upon the past, but you have the Star card. You have the Star card and also the Strength card reversed. And a lot of times those two cards, when they're reversed, can be self-esteem issues. Sometimes certain people have body issues or just not totally feeling fantastic about yourself. And so, like, I don't know why that is, and I'm sure everybody that's with you right now and around you doesn't know why that is, because really we're looking at you on really good light right now, and we can see the full you, and we think you're magnificent. Anyway, sorry, that's just my opinion. But it also was in the cards on your general reading. Anyway, so moving forward, it talks a bit about that. It talks a bit about you're restless right now. You are definitely restless, and you're not getting enough rest and relaxation. This is probably due to a little of your anxiety and why you're feeling unsettled. Something about that. I mean, you obviously know what this is, but I'm just super curious about it because I just love you so much, Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. So moving forward, it does say, even with not feeling totally yourself, you're finding a way. You're going back and forth between what's working and not working for you. So like there's just constantly a back and forth of like things are perfectly fine and good, and my relationships are, and then also I'm not totally satisfied, and what's not blooming and fulfilling me, you know, within the manifestation of what you've created in your life, because you're still looking back upon a lot of things. You've got the Hermit, and it's in the past, and it's looking past on projects that you're done and actions that you've taken. And I don't know if you're thinking, should I be at some point when I'm not there? I don't know what this where the insecurity is coming from, but the cards are talking about it. It just it's part of your wave of life. It's part of one of the stages that you go through. It's just utterly fascinating because that's not the way people are seeing you right now. But sometimes you know how it is. Sometimes it doesn't matter. We know how people are seeing us. If we have levels of feeling down or an insecurity, and then we come back out of it, I mean, that's part of the flow. What's interesting and what's funny is it does say that you're coming into this level of being a master of forgiveness. There's someone or something where you get completely enlightened on. It just is showing and shining bright, where there's something coming up in your future where there's a scenario where there was like abandonment or hurt, but I don't know how you've transformed, but when you either run across the memory or the person or the situation again, you're like, I was about to say Jesus or godly in that, but people be like, blasphemy, you can't say that, in your ability to forgive. And it just really doesn't affect you. I mean, it's shining really bright, so bright that it kind of hurts my eyes. That's why I was saying it's like godly, and you're like, it's cool, I got it, it's all good. So great, I'm glad that you're going to have that experience. Who doesn't want that? Then it also says that you're still going to be on this journey, going to find your passions and what's missing in your feelings, emotional life, to find more. So it's constantly continuing on this trip. So if you are on a trip, this is, you know, like one of the trip cards. Or if you're on a trip, or you're traveling somewhere, or you're just on an inner travel within yourself, Sagittarius, to find the passion of some things that are missing that emotionally satisfy you. And I think I just touched the lavalier microphone, and if it went up high, I apologize for that. So that's gonna continue on. And here's what's interesting. You are really, really in the Hermit energy right now. So even if there's strife and someone trying to grab your attention and get agitated with you, you're like Om. You're like this, like monk, like, because you're so introspective and in the Hermit that it doesn't even affect you. Wow. All right. Yet a little bit of anxiety, just all coming from within. You know, this is just a phase. This is definitely just a phase, and I think the world's going to rally around you. It definitely is. Even in your environment, people are telling you to rest and relax, and we love you. You know, the Knight of Cups and offering love. Some people, there will be actually a love interest. Like right now, like I told you before, everybody's looking at you saying, like, you got it going on. They don't really even understand any levels of self-esteem or doubt or anything that has to do within that theme that you're having. But that's a level of what you're going through. Okay, so be it. Just know we love you, and we think you're fabulous, and you're going to come out of it. I don't know how you're all of a sudden becoming this amazing, it's all good, I forgive you. And you know how that feeling of sometimes you don't need to forgive someone because there's nothing to forgive all of a sudden? It's like that. Okay, so we are going to take a moment and we'll come right back for the wrap up. Before we do the wrap up, I just want to quickly mention that there are 2 videos for each sign. So there's the general and then there's the love and relationships. So if you also want to check out your sun, moon, and rising, that's always interesting. If you'd like to book a reading, you can do that at www.ctgtarot.com. And if you'd like to spread goodwill and prosperity, there's always a donate button on the website. Please subscribe so you don't lose track of us. We'd love to see you around again if you want to hang out with us again. And thumbs up on this video helps us out, helps people know that there was some good content here. Please leave comments, express yourself. If you could just be uplifting for everybody else. Spread the good vibes. Thanks for your support and happy watching. Now back to the wrap up. All right, Sagittarius. So within the wrap up here, I want to say that you are right where you need to be. The Wheel of Fortune, the destiny, and everything is right prime and where you're supposed to be. And this stage of what you're doing and reflecting on and sometimes questioning and aspects of doubt or not feeling so like awesome about ourselves is where you're supposed to be right now. That's what it's talking about. And this level of anxiety or a thought process that you're having with that, it's just part of the rhythm of your life right now. But you do have a fabulous amount of people that see you clearly as awesome, and we're given lots of love. There's areas that you are not getting enough true rest and recuperation. We know you've got the Hermit, but also don't forget about your the physical side. You've got to really take care of yourself physically right now. So please do that. And your strength and your identity is going to rebound real quick, because as you go into the future and have this person that you're going to be like, I totally forgive you, it's no big deal, it really doesn't affect me anymore. Which I absolutely love. It's kind of like almost, you're all good. It might even surprise you, but I like that. Yeah, you're just so monkish right now that like no one's going to truly affect you if they want to try to be aggressive or fight with you or anything. Your inner passion to find your core happiness is the journey that you're on right now. All right, great. I can't say much more, but have at it. Do it up and know that we love you. Okay? All right. That's all I've got to say for now. That's what the cards are saying. So there you go. Talk to you in the next reading. Okay. Mush mush.